I want to share 2 books that got me into a reading slump and 2 that got me out. Let me know your own in the comments. So first is Divergent. This was a reading slump of the ages for me. I was 14, obsessed, and I kept reading it over and over and over again. This was during my travel basketball phase, and I had it downloaded on a Nook. And I remember reading this in the car like at least 15 times because I simply could not move on. I tried other books and it took so long for one to catch. Second, you can probably guess, Kingdom of Ash. Because what do you do after this? Nothing. You do nothing. You sit there and sort of marinate in your emotions. Luckily, there is one author I can always count on to get me out of a reading slump, and that is Cassandra Clare. This one particularly got me out of a bad reading slump where I hadn't read a book in probably months. Her books are always fast-paced, really funny, and they have some of the most memorable characters I've probably ever read. And I think that's what helps the most, because a lot of the times when I come out of a slump because of one of her books, it's because I've been waiting for the release and I already know the characters and I know that I love them so much that there's no chance I'm going to put this down once I pick it up. If you have not read Cassandra Clare books yet, please do yourself a favor, they are amazing. And the other book that got me out of a really bad reading slump was Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth. I find that when I am having a hard time getting back into reading after, you know, a bad slump, standalones can really do the trick because it's just such a low commitment. And I am always a Veronica Roth fan, and so when I finally picked this up, I was pretty much immediately drawn in. And this has such a unique magic system and a really unique premise, because this is sort of the idea of what happens to our teenage revolution heroes once they grow up. If you're in a reading slump, I would really recommend this. It's not super long and it's very different from a lot of the books I've been seeing circulate recently, so I highly recommend. And if you've read Chosen Ones, please let me know in the comments, because I feel like I never see anybody talk about this book and it's amazing.